Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. My name is Plummy and in this episode of Decay, we're gonna be reacting to an interesting group, I guess you could say. I mean, how the hell they were formed is actually pretty interesting, but I don't really have that much information, so feel free to comment down below the context about it. But apparently this group, Refund Sisters, is a super group, I guess you could call it. With members from different K-pop groups and just idols in general. And from what I've seen of the group, I only know two of the members, those being Hwasa and Jessie. The other ones, I have no idea who they are. The only thing that I know about them is that they are like older, very much older. Like I think one of the members is like 40 while the other one is 50 or something like that. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below, and in general just post the context about it because I'll be interested to check it out and read it. But yeah, I just don't know, and I don't even really know what to expect with the song because of a certain reason that I cannot even describe that well. I'm expecting to not really like it that much, but I'm gonna try to get into this with an open mind, and from what I've seen, people have seemed to love it, so who knows. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the song in 3, 2, 1. The hell? Okay, it's actually sounding decent so far. Other times that I've heard Jessie's voice, it's always came off a little annoying, but it actually sounds pretty good in this song. I think it actually works better as a singing voice than it does for a speaking voice. Unsurprisingly, this feels more like a K-pop song from like 5 years ago. Because modern K-pop songs have kind of lost a certain flair. I don't know how to describe it, but they just don't feel like K-pop songs used to feel. Well, this one actually does. Is Jessie a rapper? I guess she's a solo artist who does both rapping and singing. Yeah, this feels like an old school K-pop song and I like it. Also, I always thought Hwasa's voice was, I don't know how to describe it, like what Jessie, Hyori, and whoever the third member is, Jungkook, what their voices sound like, but in this song it actually sounds surprisingly softer in a way that I haven't really noticed before. Is this the closest we're gonna get to female version of Super M? I hope not. Okay. It honestly wasn't that half bad. I was genuinely worried that it was going to be very annoying and in a way that I cannot like even act like it's not annoying to me, but I actually enjoyed it quite a lot. It's still not gonna be a song that I'm gonna be listening to constantly, but it's actually not annoying at all. It's actually pretty catchy. I'm honestly surprised how catchy it is. I actually liked a lot of the vocals of I think it's Lee Hyori and Junghwa, because Jessie, she's very recognizable both visually and with her voice. So I'm actually surprised by how good Junghwa and Hyori sound, because I've never heard their voices, but it actually sounds really good and I really liked it. For Jessie, she has one of those voices that for me it could easily go into the annoying side of things, and as I said, sometimes when I've heard her speak in like K-pop compilation videos, it has come off a little annoying, but in the song it actually fits really well, and I actually really liked how she sounded both singing and rapping. She has a weight to her voice, and I actually really like that about it. And when I've always thought that Hwasa's voice has always been the rougher voice, or yeah, I think that's the best way I can describe it, like a more rougher and rugged, is that a word? In Mamamoo songs. In this song, it actually is the softest one, surprisingly enough. That is the thing that surprised me the most about this song, is how soft Hwasa's vocals sound like. Like, I'm honestly blown away by how soft her vocals sound like, and it really meshes well with the song. It's still not, as I said, my genre or the kind of song that I listen to the most nowadays, but I appreciate it for what it is. It's a very much an old school like K-pop song, so considering that we don't really get many or at all songs like this nowadays, I would definitely say I am pretty into this song, and at the very least I will occasionally listen to it, just because of how unique it is. So yeah, we will get into it one more time, so let's just jump into it in 3, 2, 1. That dress is very extra. Yeah, I feel like a lot of these idols, these 4 women, are kind of extra, and I'm not really into extra idols, so that's why I was like worried that I was going to hate it, but I actually like it quite a lot. And another thing about Hwasa, and I hope you guys don't take it the wrong way, but in Mamamoo, she doesn't seem like the maknae, and I know that in this group she's very much the maknae, but what I'm trying to say is that it's the first time that I actually noticed how young Hwasa is. That's not to say that the other women look old or anything, it's just that Hwasa is very noticeably younger. Tell me what's hot and nada. You're dealing with a full-headed monster. 어디 와서 싸구려를 팔아. 찾지 않아. You don't want no problems. 맘대로 맘대로. 누가 뭐래도 나대로. 내가 문제라면 다 버티. You can look and stare but don't touch me. I really like her voice. And Hwasa as usual. Okay, the chorus is really catchy. There's some verses that don't hit as hard or not as catchy as the other ones, but the chorus is actually really good. For what it is, that is. I think out of this group, the woman with the black hair on the back and the blonde on the front is my favorite. She's really beautiful. Okay, so my opinion on the song after the second listen didn't really change that much. At best, I just noticed how much I like the chorus and how catchy it is, but it's still pretty much the same as it was after the first listen, which is that I like the song. I like how retro or old school K-pop it is. I really like that vibe with the most, and it's I'm definitely more into it than I thought I was going to be, but it's still not gonna be a song that I'm gonna be listening to constantly, so there's that, I guess. And rating wise, this might actually be a pretty long range for the song, but I think I'm gonna give it between an 8.3 and a 9.4 out of 10. And yeah, as I said, it is a pretty big range, but that is because for me this song is an 8.3 out of 10. Like, that's as high as I can give it. That's how much I like it, at most. But I can definitely see why people will like it more, and it's ultimately the reason why I don't like it more is just because it's not my taste, or as much my taste as it could be. But I can definitely see why some people might really like it, so that's why I'm giving it a pretty high score as well at 9.4 out of 10, so yeah. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. Also check out the link in the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because as I mentioned earlier in the video, in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you end up enjoying my stories, or you simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon where you can pledge support and help keep the channel going and help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. But still, as I also said, if you don't want to support me over on Patreon, that's fine. You can help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!